Peace through power. Instructor X of the Huey P. Newton Gun Club. Why you need a Glock 17 or a Glock 19. First and foremost, Glock 17, Glock 19, reliability. These firearms will run straight out the box, no upgrades necessary. If your life depends on it, the Glock 17 and the Glock 19 will help you to defend your life with reliability. Reason number two, they are the most accessorized handguns on the market. There's absolutely no other firearm out there that you can accessorize to the extent of the Glock 17 and the Glock 19. Everyone on the internet has parts for these pistols. I don't care if you need a spring, if you need a guide rod, if you need a magazine, whatever it is that you need, if you want to upgrade your sights, everyone has equipment or accessories that will fit these firearms. So no matter whatever happens to it, you can always get aftermarket parts to fix it. With a lot of these firearms, man, you can't say that. You can't say that about the Kenneth. You can't say that about the SIG. You can't even say that about some of the upper echelon firearms with the Scotto, however you pronounce it, you know what I'm talking about. Some of these upper echelon firearms, man, there's no aftermarket support for these firearms. Again, you want something that is reliable. You want something that is going to protect your life, and also grab something that you can upgrade as time goes on. So here we have the Glock 17. The Glock 17 is the big brother to the Glock 19. The Glock 17 has a longer slide, longer barrel, and it has a longer grip. People wanted to have something that had the capacity, but that was a little bit smaller. So you see the Glock 19 has a smaller grip and a little smaller slide. So it's a better concealed weapon. Now Glock does have the 43 and the 43X and a couple of more smaller firearms that you can also get in 9mm, but the Glock 19 sets the standard, my man. So here is a regular Glock 19. This is how this Glock 19 started off, and over time I just threw a couple accessories on it. I didn't really spend a lot of money accessorizing. I need to put a new trigger in it, like this one has a Apex trigger, and I mean it absolutely runs, man. But you can accessorize these firearms like you can't any other firearm, man. So you can add to it. Now, Glock has a downside. They've got terrible sights on them, but they're good enough where you can hit your target. A lot of times those are the first thing that people take off and they chunk those sights. Another downside, especially generation 1 through 4, is they don't have the best triggers on them. But again, man, they will get the job done. If you're not real picky and real finicky about your trigger and you're just carrying it for a self-defense situation, then the trigger is going to be fine because that's what it's made for. But if you're going to try to use it in any type of competition or anything like that, that's probably the first thing that you're going to want to switch out. So again, we want to get quality, man. We don't want to just go out and get a Taurus or a Sky or a Hot Point. Now, you have to get what your money can afford. Number one, you have to be able to defend yourself. But for around $550 to $600, you can get either one of these, and you can slowly upgrade them as you have them. So you don't have to just buy a gun for a $700, $800, $900, $2,000. You don't have to do that when you can get your basic, reliable Glock system, and you can upgrade it as you go on. Again, I've got different magazine sizes over here. This is a 17, this is a 30 round. And the thing about it, with the versatility of the Glock, I can use this magazine in either one of these firearms. So I can use the Glock 17 magazine in the Glock 19s, not a problem. Or I have a 30 round that I can use in any firearm. So the versatility that these firearms bring to the table, the compatibility. You can switch out different parts on them. Gen 3, Gen 4, you can switch out the sights. Some of the parts are compatible, man. So again, what I'm saying is get something that's reliable, straight out the box, and something that you can slowly accessorize. I'm not saying that they're the best handguns in the world. There are probably better pistols, but something reliable and something affordable that you can upgrade and slowly work on. Get you a Glock 17, get you a Glock 19. So here's the upgrade for the Glock 17 Swenson Slide, $175 with a Vortex Venom. You got your back sights, you got your suppressor height front sights, and all I got to do is just switch these out, man, and they both ready to run, man. So get you a Glock 17 or get you a Glock 19. You know, in the industry, they say you're supposed to get what fits your hand and what feels good. I'm gonna put it like this: whatever firearm that hits your hand, you make it feel good. If if you have to depend on defending yourself and your family, you make it work. I don't give a damn what it is. But let's try to get something that we know is going to be with us for a while, you know, possibly a lifetime. If you get either one of these guns, man, they will last you for a lifetime. And you can get any little part down to the smallest spring, to the smallest pin. You can get aftermarket accessories to replace those worn out parts. Get you a Glock 17, get you a Glock 19. Instructor X of the Huey P. Newton Gun Club.